Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Race. Today we're back in good old Belgium. We're doing a race with a sim grid on one of my favorite tracks, and that is Zolder. This was quite the race. I gained a good few positions, I stayed out of trouble, but even when you try your hardest, sometimes trouble is just looking for you. But before I spoil too much, let's get into the race. Alright, so here we are in another sim grid race at Zolder, and I almost sped too much there. We're gonna give ourselves a little... We're on the inside here and we don't want to wreck yet. Oh god. This race is 25 minutes, no use trying to win it in turn 1. You see, those guys, they're spinning. But we're winning. Brake a little earlier than the Ferrari, just so we don't bump in his ass. And this upcoming chicane can be a lot of carnage as well. Especially if people try to jump it and they don't land it. Then it can be a super duper shame. A lot of Ferraris here today. Seems to be a good car at Zolder. I find the Lexus and the Ferrari to be the best fits for Zolder. Maybe the McLaren as well. Brake early again. Just as to not rip apart this guy's buttocks. Alright, line up. Oh. Line up for the next lap. That was not the best lap, but we're in 14th place, halfway through the grid. And if we keep it stable, if we keep it alright in this race, we're gonna do fine. I love Zolder, I love this track. It's short, it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I were a younger man's clothes. Brake a little here and coast through. Avoid hitting the sand because it's gonna slow you down a lot. This is Zolder, not a day at the beach. Brake at the $100 mark. Oh. Kinda lost the rear there. And brake when this road straightens out. I see people braking later, but I never got the hang of that. And I do like 130s in hot lap mode around this place. So I'm not the fastest, but I'm also not the slowest around this track. Trail brake into this one. Oh, jeez Christ. Yeah, good move by Johnson here. Going around the other side. Oh, I hope this Mercedes guy is not gonna be obnoxious to us. That would be pretty much a shame. And I'm over-revving the car again. That's what I'm seeing here. Oh god. But yeah, I've been liking these sim grid races. I've got some positive feedback from you guys as well. So that's nice. And I hope, since I've recommended it, that you guys have been enjoying it as well. Shifted a little bit too much there. Oh, and we can shave easy 2 seconds off this lap time. Look at that. Just keep your eyes on the road. And there we go. But yeah, I hope you guys also have been enjoying the sim grid races. The ones that you're doing on your own or with me, or that you're watching my videos about it. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. But I find it a good alternative for public lobbies, as not too many people join them, and because you join them regularly, you kind of see the same names over and over again, which is nice. You kind of get the feel for who somebody is, how they're behaving out on track. Oh, look at that. We shaved 2 seconds off of the lap time. Very nice. We got a full tank. And I gotta say, I'm really feeling that full tank. When I was doing qualifying earlier, it wasn't this rough. But then you load up your baby with some fuel and it's brick down. Yeah, that's what I mean. It slows you down real good. You really want to avoid hitting those curbs because they unsettle your car like a good horror movie. Normally there's pylons here that you can, or cones, that you can avoid. If you stay inside of the cones, you're not gonna invalidate your lap in that chicane. But now that they're knocked over, it's hard for me to explain. Come on, we gotta get past Johnson here. Johnson is my mortal enemy in this race. We're gonna knock him out with a fatality later on. Yeah, maybe you saw that Ferrari shaking a little bit there on exit. That's why I preemptively put my car in second. Oh, a little late on the turn in there. And a little scrumptious on the defense there, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't want Polanowski to get the better of me. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Zolder, I love this track. It's the only track I've won twice on, and I don't think it's gonna happen today, but because it's so short, there's not that many corners to learn, there's not that many sections to learn, so it was one of the first corners or tracks that I really got the hang of good. And that kind of snowballs into you performing better on this track, and then you like it more because you win at it. And yeah, that's how the cycle continues, and that's why I like Zolder that much. But it's got no boring straight parts where you're just waiting for it to be over. It's got so much action always going on. The chicanes can really make or break your race, especially when you're in a heated battle with someone and you try to outbrake them, or they outbrake you, and then they fly over the curves of the chicane and they rip their car apart because they thought they could make it, but they can't. And it's just always exciting action. Unless you're me and you're driving behind Johnson. But we're gonna get him this race. I just feel it. Yeah, there we go. See you later, buddy. That's what I meant with the chicanes. Never try to cheat the chicane. You gotta give them their due. And if you don't brake on time, you're just putting yourself out of the race, and that's just a sad thing.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
And now we really got to defend well against Polanowski at our rear. We're at 8th place now, which is not bad. A top 10 spot, very nice. I like it. That's a little... I could have taken that a lot wider. That's what you want to do. And our next target is our back. Also in a Lexus. He knows what's up. Alright. I'm so glad that the Ferrari behind me broke on time. Braked on time. Otherwise he was planted in our rear, and that's not a nice place to have a Ferrari. Alright. Brake just before the 100 board here. Or at least in the Lexus, that's how you do it. I find it a real awkward corner because it's less than 90 degrees. And it just feels, it always feels awkward. I've never taken it and felt like, wow, what a nice corner. No, I've always felt like, ah, that felt awful. And I get that people don't like Zolder because of those kinds of corners combined with the chicanes all over the place. I think it's a track that you either love or hate, and there's little to no middle ground. Alright, we're 7 seconds out on Mr. Beck. But once we get a hold of him, we'll ram him on his back. That's a good option as well when you're going through the chicanes. Put it in second. That way you won't spin your car as easily. And now we're really just trying to get ahead of the Ferrari behind us. Trying to keep the distance big and try to close the gap with our boy Beck in front of us. But that requires just hot lapping the circuit as best as possible. Ooh, halfway through already. Okay, I should have braked a little more there, but we're doing fine. Use all the circuit, as I've learned from my boy Berkey. Come on. A little scoop of sand never hurt anyone. Unless your name is Anakin. That's a real shame. We lost a lot of time there. Alright, the Ferrari is trying to close the gap, and I'm not happy about that. If we don't make too big of a mistake, we're gonna be fine, I think. Somebody has been disqualified. That's not good for him. That's kind of what I wanted to do, but I think I put it in second too early. Gosh darn. Whoa. I gotta say, it's kind of tough racing these with all my focus, or trying to scrape all the concentration from my mind to try to talk a little bit to you guys, make it a little bit more entertaining than just a race, and keep it on track after you've just had a full work day. But I'm trying my best here, and I'm not looking for pity points. I just wanted to let you guys know that I've had a lot of meetings today, and my brain is kind of fried. So that's causing the lack of interesting thoughts coming from my brain. Ooh, buddy. Still not too slow, and I'm happy about that. We're only 1/10 off our fastest lap, which is good. Oh, and there we go, improving on it. I've been really liking the Lexus as well. Since I chose it to be my kind of main car, I've been getting to know it better and better. And I've been able to trust it more in certain situations. And someone in the chat of my live stream also sent me some beautiful setups for it, which work like a dream. They work like a charm. I don't know what they did to achieve it, but I like it. It's better than me messing with the default setups. So yeah, I'm happy with the Lexus right now, especially with some custom setups going on it. Oh, that's not good. This is not good. This is not how you want to take this corner. I royally fricked that up. But I guess the boys behind me, they didn't like it either. But back in front of us, he's just running away with it. The gap is getting bigger and bigger. And maybe he gets held up by some blue flag boys. That's what I hope, at least. Or he makes a big old mistake. But otherwise, he's gonna have to do something real crazy to get in my view. Or I'm gonna have to do something real crazy. I have to activate the secret NOS containers. Oh, that's just too late. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought I was gonna crash real hard out on the... on the stinking sand, but it wasn't too late. And I'm so glad that it wasn't too late. Otherwise, a bunch of boys would have been flying past my ass. And that's the last thing I want to see right now. Oh, this guy is gonna get me in trouble here. He doesn't know what to do, I think.
Car on the left.
Okay, never mind. He's a good fella. Thanks, Humphreys. That was nice and fast. I liked that very much. This is gonna be bad. Okay, it's not that bad. Get away from me, Ferrari, you son of a gun. I think the Ferrari might have better brakes or some better stopping power there. Because it feels like he can brake way later than I can. Alright, alright, alright.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Whew, it's getting hot in here. Oh, jeez. I think I'm just getting hot because I'm very, very focused on winning this thing. Or at least not giving up my position to the Ferrari behind me. No, 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 no. This is bad. This is bad. That's such a shame. All those little things I do that screw myself over. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ah, that Ferrari, he just wanted it too bad, and now he's taken my position, hasn't he? Yeah. What a jerk. Now we got nothing else to live for but take revenge. And with revenge, I mean take my place back. And those guys are screwy, man. I don't like it one bit.
There's a slow car up ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Hopefully he's not gonna ram me. 11th position. Maybe we can get into the number 10 spot still. It's Mr. Johnson. We've taken him on earlier, and we're gonna take him on again. Alright, Mr. Johnson. Coming to my web.
Slow car ahead.
It's real focus times now, boys. Mr. Johnson is being held up by HF.
Gaining on the car ahead.
That's good for me.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Hopefully I don't get held up by Mr. HF there.
Slow car up ahead.
RF, I mean.
Yellow flag, be careful. Anita has finished the race.
Oh lord, last lap shenanigans here. We really got to make it happen. Now or never. Oh yeah, there goes the Ferrari. As we say in Dutch, boontje komt om zijn loontje.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Right, race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best. Bring it back to the pits.
Hell yeah, and that's how you do it. I hope you like this race. Check out the sim grid if you want to race like this as well. And yeah, let me know what you thought about the video. And subscribe for more sim racing content. And if you watched up until this point, thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I hope to see you in the next video. My beautiful baby boys and girls, I hope you sleep tight tonight. And I love you guys. Mwah.